my beautiful signs and souls of the zodiac. Brenda here, and this is going to be your general tarot and oracle card forecast for this week. Keep in mind, not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you, but some of it will, as I say, so run with it and throw the rest out into the universe. If you want a private reading with me, I am very booked up, but there's still a few openings for the month of December. You can see all that information posted below each and every single one of my videos, how to get into my website. You can actually book on the calendar yourself and you'll know when you're going to be coming in for a reading. Now, also, I am on Spotify. The link is there as well. So let's take this reading to the table and see what we have here for you. Hello, my beautiful Leos. Here is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for December the 19th to the 25th, 2022. Starting off, you have been given from the Animal Spirit deck here, the beautiful card Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. So this is telling me, you've heard me talk about the wolf. We've heard me talk about the moon where, and here it is, you have the moon and you have the dog, about how the wolf goes on instinct, learns from its lessons and those experiences of the past to move forward. And he takes that knowledge and he applies it to his next step as he goes through his life and to protect himself and go after what he needs to survive. I do think you're turning your knowledge into wisdom. I think you've learned some lessons in the past and you now are able to go forward with that information. Whatever you've been doing, apply it to what you need to apply it to, the passion, your goal, whatever you're working towards at this particular time. Step up, be brave, go after what you want. Don't be afraid. Don't get caught up in illusions in your mind that you can't make something happen. You're strong and you're fierce and you're brave and you have this ability, Leo. You are the lion. Hear me roar. So I think you're going to be taking something that you've learned and you're going to be able to apply it to something here that you're working on, your job, your career, a relationship, whatever the case is. This is a card that says go after it. Trust your gut feeling. Trust your instincts. Uh, and you know what you've learned from the past is going to help elevate you forward. Perhaps it might even be your education, what you've taken, some course of study, whatever. You're going to apply it. So you have this wisdom within you to turn that knowledge into a positive situation. Now, you're crossing over energy here. Let's see what we have here for your crossing over energy. What have we got here, Spirit, for Leo? You've got the Queen of Swords. So definitely moving on in a new direction, coming to a conclusion that you're going to let things go that are no longer working in your favor or serving you here. And that has to do with energy. It has to do with clearing out things. Maybe you're clearing out your closet, your house, your basement, your garage. Could be things like that where you want to start fresh. And you may be doing this all on your own. You might not have the help of others to do this, but pace yourself. You'll get through this. But also she's the queen that says, you know what, I'm out of here. This job isn't fulfilling me. I'm going to go forward and I'm going to open my own business. I'm going to go and provide for myself. I'm independent and strong and I can do this. This is a card of going solo, making those decisions on your own to turn that knowledge into wisdom and go after what it is you want here. So you could be walking away from a job that was unfulfilling, or maybe it's the end of a contract, but it can also be walking away from relationships that really have outworn their welcome and their expiration date in your life, and you're moving forward in a new direction, cleaning out and removing what doesn't serve you anymore, taking and making that decision that you need to go forward on your own. You need to be responsible for your own emotions and your own choices that you're making, not allowing others to dictate or determine your happiness and the direction you should go. This is a journey for you. Some of you Leos, you're going out to do something that you've always wanted to do and making up your mind to stay focused and go after it. So this is beautiful. Now, starting off with your tarot cards, you've been given the Two of Pentacles. While you're in this process of moving forward, you need to be balanced. Don't allow yourself to take on too many things that you can't handle. If you have a lot going on, make out those to-do lists, tick them off one at a time, prioritize them. And that way you will be able to get through things smoother and at a more comfortable pace. You could be having a lot of things to do right now. So take yourself to center, take a breath, breathe in, breathe out, and say, I need to do this today and I'll do this tomorrow and so on. You may be faced with a couple of decisions, a couple of choices, a couple of offers, a couple of options and doors opening to you. I think you're going to, make light of it. Don't get stressed out if you're forced up against the wall to make a choice or a decision. Think about what's going to benefit you to your greater good. You're the one in charge of yourself. You're moving forward here in a new direction. You've made your mind up to do this. So I think if you realize what's going to bring you to your greater good and what's going to last the test of time and longevity, it won't be that hard a decision, choice, or opportunity for you to consider. You've got the moon coming in as well, and the moon might be the energy, of course, of Cancer and a water sign here. But it's also, again, we talked about the wolf here. It shows the wolf and the dog on the graphics here, and that means the dog goes on what he's been taught, right? The wisdom and the knowledge, and the wolf goes on instinct and intuition, what he's learned as well. So you might be finding out something that you need to delve into here. You might be doing some research to find out some information that you need to have. You could be worried about that, but know that you'll hear this in the proper time. If as long as you do your research and be prepared, you're going to find that information you need. You could be feeling that for a while you've been tied down and not being able to surface and get a fresh breath of fresh air here. Know that if you do your research, once you find out the information you need, those secrets that are going to be revealed, things will improve. Do you know it's always darkest before the dawn, but when that moon comes out, oh my gosh, it illuminates absolutely everything beneath it and in its path. So you will be able to see a clear sight line. Things will improve here. Don't get caught up in your head. The moon represents Cancer, or pardon me, represents Pisces, and Pisces is a mutable sign. Go with the flow. It's the fish. Don't get hung up on anything, but don't allow yourself to sit either and in one position. You need to swim towards the information that you need to find. And don't create an illusion in your head as well, worrying about something until you do the research and you find out the answers. Then you're not going to have need to worry. In the center position, you have the Chariot. So this is a card of great accomplishment. This is a card that says you're going to get that attaboy pat on the back for doing something. Perhaps you're going to get an award. Perhaps you're going to get a commendation. Perhaps you're going to get a bonus of some sort, a gift of some sort for what you've done, the hard work and the due diligence and the blood, sweat, and tears you poured into something. And you're going to see this coming in the form of a great accomplishment and getting recognized for it. I call that chariot driver, the champion, because he goes into that arena with the mindset he's going to come out a winner. He knows there's risks. He knows there's consequences, but he doesn't worry about that. He's going in for the kill, and he knows he's going to come out the winner. So definitely, I think you're going to be able to see some accomplishments here as you move forward here on your own. You're making plans to do something by yourself, and it might even be up in the new year, but you're planning it now, something now that you want to go after. And you're going to find that you're going to have decisions and choices to make at this time. But if you think about long term, I think you're going to work this out quite well. It is going to be the end of something. The death card shows up here. Death and rebirth, right? Endings and new beginnings. And you've cut something out here. Okay, you've cut the cord. You've removed something. You've walked away from something. You've got rid of something here with the Queen of Swords here, with a crossing energy. And now you're able to be free and look at your future with vision and hope as a rebirth, being able to get that second chance of doors opening to you, being able to walk through them with confidence now. You've accomplished something, and it was a big accomplishment for you. It brought you worry in the beginning here with the moon, but you were able to tap into your resources and pull out of that. So I do believe you're going in a beautiful new direction, my Leos. Embrace it. Look forward to it. This is great. Now you do have the Two of Swords as well, and you had the Two of Pentacles, but the Two of Swords is about, again, creating an illusion, getting up in your head, not seeing a picture with clarity, assuming things aren't going to work. Now, it could also be having to make a decision or a choice you don't want to do, or you feel uncomfortable, and that's because you still need to do the research here with the Moon card and get the information that you need. If this is a legal situation you're dealing with, the courts, etc., maybe opposing energy, working, trying to get through something here, whether it's a business deal, a business type of legal issue, or perhaps a personal one, disbursements of properties and settlements and things like that. This is where you're going to retain counsel, where you're going to get help here, where you can move forward on your own and not have to worry about someone else. So I think you're going to be able to get a mediator in here, perhaps, to help work this out, or speak to somebody that is biased, and that way you're going to see things clear. Don't get up in your head, because you're only holding yourself back from making those right decisions and choices this week. Okay. Well, you know what? You're coming out ahead here as a champion with the Chariot card. And I do think this is a brand new beginning. You've got all the knowledge that you need and you're making the choices now for you. And I think that's amazing. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today, my beautiful Leo, and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Always know I send you lots of love and many blessings.